Hello everyone and welcome. Today I am going to do a video to accompany a blog post to go along with a blog post for Plannerkate's website and her blog. So I am not personally using a Hobonichi Cousin for planning right now, but September launch is quickly approaching. So I thought it would be a good time to jump on and kind of talk about the sticker kits that are available for this planner. So first up, let's look at the weekly kits. We have Q3 and Q4 here, and these two sheets work in this weekly view. So you have the strip headers that are going to cover perfectly up here. You have thin washi that you can put underneath the strip headers, a variety of different labels. So you have some flags and some dash labels. You also get some habit trackers and a weekly tracker and some thicker washi that I like to put down here towards the bottom. On sheet 4, there are some square boxes that fit nicely in these columns. Black and white icons, scripts, and some fun post-it note Bujo looking stickers here that all work really well in the weekly view. For today, I think we will look at a day in here and just plan out the day so you can see the daily stickers in action. I did not use the first half of this avec. So I'm going to just pick this page that's from January, but we're going to actually plan for like an August day. But since this is for a blog post and not my actual planner, it's not going to bother me to use a different date than what it really is. All right, let's look at some of the daily sheets. We have Q6, which has your day of the week headers. You have checklist, time strips here, your 7 to-do titles that you could use, and I just really love the bold. I just really love the bold font on the numbers here. Q7 is just a washi sheet, and this is the width of the page, so you can cover up any of this down here if you have like a Japanese version that you don't want to see the writing. You have Q8, which are designed to go next to the date, which I will show you. So these little strips of washi go from basically here to here. And then we have a sheet of labels. See that, at least you'll be able to see the sheets. But we'll dive down into weekly and monthly planning at a later date. But for today, let's go ahead and plan out a day on the daily page. We're going to pretend this is August 8th, just a random day that I picked here. And that was a Friday, so we'll go ahead and use the Friday sticker so you can see what that looks like. This header will go right up here. And then obviously the date. Now, this is where this sheet Q8 comes in. You'll just grab one of these and it will fit right here to cover up this top section. I think I'm going to move this down just a smidge. Then I will pick a washi from sheet Q7 to go down here on the bottom. Now, the Hobonichi Cousin does have times going down the side. I'm actually going to use one off of this sheet, so it makes it a little bit longer, and I'll do the matching one that matches this pink in the header. And we can go ahead and put in time-specific appointments. If you need a good ink pen for the Tomoe River paper, I do recommend the Sarasa Mark-On. I have found it dries very quickly, but it's still a nice gel ink. And I'll just go ahead and write in my timed appointments. I might use a few labels. So sheet 3 has some labels on it, but if you have just like a ton of daily things and you're going to be using a kit for every day, you can also pick up Q9, which is basically all labels. So the first one I will use a sticker for. It is a hair appointment for my Oma, and I don't want to forget that. I wouldn't want to forget that. I'm planning this kind of obviously in retrospect as a mock plan with me, but if it's something that's important like that, I tend to put it on a sticker. And this pen works nicely on the Plannerkate stickers as well. After that, we did go to lunch for her birthday, which again, bigger event. Now you can mix and match things from the weekly and the monthly if you're using the Hobonichi kits. So if I wanted to, I could put one of these boxes down from the weekly kit, and it's gonna fit and look nice in here. Of course, the patterns color coordinate. And if I was using this as my planner, I would definitely sit down with all the sheets that I had and not feel like I had to use them on the weekly just because they're for the weeks, if that makes sense. Okay, but let's look at what we have here on the daily sheets. Let's use one of these little flags off of sheet Q6. And we'll put that down here and just write in on the box, or on the line rather. Unfortunately that day I also had a migraine, so when I got home I ended up taking a nap. Yeah, we'll write that in as well. At 4 o'clock, I had an appointment for my car to get detailed. Then that evening was a sorority social, and we had a blast going out to dinner and to watch Hairspray at the theater. So that was really it for timed appointments. Let's move over here and make some to-do lists. I am going to use the matching checklist strip off of Q6 that goes with this timed strip. And we will put this down. And we'll go ahead and list my top 3 priorities for the day, and we'll put those up here. So those were my top priorities for the day, and then I want to section off just my general to-dos, so those 3 kind of stand out a little bit more. And I thought I had, yes, like a squiggly line here. These are on sheet Q8. That didn't work very well. There we go. And then I will put my general to-do items under that using one of the to-do scripts off of sheet Q6. All right, so that's it for my general to-dos. And then the thing that I love about the A5 size is that you have so much room. So if I was really using this every day as my daily planner, I feel like I have enough room to do my time schedule, my to-do list, and then I have plenty of room for a little bit of daily journaling, which is most likely what I would do myself if I was in this planner. So I am going to just go ahead and journal a little bit here. That way it reflects, like the page reflects what a real day would look like for me as I share pictures. It's a little bit more realistic. All right, guys, that was a quick little video on Plannerkate's daily kits. Lots of options here for daily planning with several sheets to choose from, but this kind of shows you how the kits were designed to be used. Of course, my favorite thing is trying out different layouts and using stickers in different ways, but this functions really well just as it is. So depending on your needs, if you want to be creative and play with stickers and make things look a little bit different, you can go that route. But I do know there are people that are like, nope, just I need the sticker kit and show me how it works, and that's what I'm doing, and that is totally okay as well. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today for this little Plannerkate video. I appreciate you being here. Check out the blog post if you haven't already, and I'll see you back next time.